Caitlin Mazza. Welcome to Scandi in the City. How are we feeling?
I'm feeling fabulous today. I'm not going to lie. I'm very excited.
I'm also not going to lie. Thank you for having me into your absolutely stunning home. I mean,
You're very welcome.
I've never been in a more real life aesthetic than I am now. I feel like
you
genuinely, this is like, you know, like the Kardashians' houses and stuff.
But just smaller.
But this is how it feels in my opinion.
It's exactly what we wanted, to be fair. We only moved in a few months ago. So yeah, I'm glad you like it. It's a lot of money.
Oh God, it's worth it. It's an investment. So first episode of 2025. Woo. And I've literally got the best person I think I could have asked to come on.
Oh, that's
Absolutely.
very sweet.
I think
really?
do you know what? We're having a rebrand this year. We're going to really focus on just getting some lovely people on here. And I think, you know, as we said, you know, I've known you for a while now.
Yeah.
But I do feel like I don't know you. And this is why I can't wait to sit here today and actually just get to know you better.
Get down to the nitty gritty.
I think we should start off by you explaining kind of who you are, what you do.
There's a lot to me, I'm not going to lie. I was about to say I've been a busy girl. That sounds really wrong.
What is your career?
Okay. My career is very different to like anything I ever wanted to do. So I do marketing for social media influencers.
Social media queen.
Yeah. So I know like the 360 of the industry, which is actually quite cool. So my actual job is I'm a marketing manager for a social media influencer agency. So I basically get influencers brand deals and then I get commission off of everything I make for them.
That's very impressive.
But yeah,
but you also are a social media influencer yourself.
Exactly.
And quite a bloody good one, if you ask me.
Oh, well, that's very kind. Thank you. I've tried very hard. It's taken me a long time. But yeah, so I'm also, my side hustle is a social media content creator. I prefer the word content creator to influencer.
I feel like influencers got such like a bad rep these days in the sense of like because if you actually think about it, you are influencing people, but I think because of especially things like Love Island and that kind of stuff where like influencer, like she's an influencer,
she's got like fake boobs, fake lips, she's got, you know,
my type is tall, dark and handsome.
Yeah, exactly. Tall, dark, handsome, my type on paper. Yeah, no, that's not really me. I'm more sort of, I'd like to pride myself on being quite natural, aesthetic, very real. But yeah, so I do a bit of social media, mainly Instagram. I don't really like TikTok, I'm not going to lie. But we're getting there. We're gonna get there.
So obviously just going on from the social media, you definitely were, when I first met you, was definitely a lot of like lifestyle. As we said, you know, you have the most beautiful home. How do I word it properly? It's just your life is what people watch and they go, that's what I want mine to look like.
Really?
But definitely, at least for me, I'm just like, damn, even being in your bathroom now, it's just like, I feel like an influencer.
I want
now.
this.
Sorry, I already feel like a content creator now. But so you've now drafted a little bit more into golf.
Yes, I have. And I'm very, very happy I have as well. It's like the best thing I've ever done.
How did you and I meet?
Oh,
if we remember, actually, I don't remember
you
much.
were very drunk, I think, to be honest. That's what I remember. You were lovely though.
Brilliant.
Very memorable night. Memorable night? Is that a word?
That's something.
But yeah, I remember. Yeah,
because it was Bournemouth Sevens.
I was stone cold sober, by the way.
But you were so nice though. I feel like we were both, it was such a nice conversation when I first met you, but it was very much like, I was like, oh my God, Kelly, so nice to meet you.
Well, it's kind of weird being in Bournemouth. I don't know, I guess loads of people travel to Bournemouth.
You have to be absolutely like,
I
feel like for that kind of environment, you do have to be pretty more, like everyone there is just wearing budgie smugglers and they're topless. And
it's literally rugby on steroids.
Yeah, because I was down there with a very good friend of yours, actually.
Yeah.
Anyway. And it was, do you know, I will admit though, it was Bournemouth Sevens. That was literally the best night I think I've had in a long time. It was one of the best nights of the year for me. I spent an extortionate amount of money and I was really, really drunk.
You were very drunk. And as I say, I was stone cold sober.
Very drunk. Granted, we met at Bournemouth Sevens. You also grew up in Bath.
Yeah, weird.
Yeah, and
that's
obviously
how we bonded.
yeah, because I grew up in Bath for 11 years, and yeah. So tell me about Bath.
Tell you about Bath. Do you know what? I'm very, very grateful that I grew up there. It's like the most gorgeous city. Lovely people. I mean, when you get to the very, very posh people, it can be a little bit snug up. Yeah. But it is lovely. Like, I can't lie. And I'm definitely like proud of that upbringing, to be honest.
I mean, it's such a safe place to live, though, I find. At least that's what I found.
Yeah.
Living there, like, you be coming back from like 0 0 bridge, and you just be there like swaying along the streets, and you just know that no one's gonna mug you. Like that shit just doesn't happen there.
Well, this is the thing, like Bath was so safe, it felt very homely.
The minute you said that, and obviously I think we do have mutuals, don't we? Do we have a couple?
Did you go to Kingswood?
Yes I did.
Yeah, then we probably will have mutuals. How old are you?
25.
So we're the same year.
So what school do you go to?
I went to St. Greg's.
I was
Catholic. Yeah.
St. Greg's.
St. Greg's.
I will admit, St. Greg's had some of the best house parties. You guys had
really? Whose parties did you go to?
Oh, I don't bloody remember.
It was you.
Now. What was the other girls' school as well?
Hayesfield.
Hayesfield and St. Greg's always had good parties, and we always ended up at Chippenham as well. And I met a lot of the St. Greg's girls, but don't ask me their names because I can't remember. But I just St. Greg's.
St. Greg's is cute. It's a state school, but it's like it's not like a state school. Like it's a nice Catholic school. They specialised in performing arts, so that's kind of why I chose it.
I do feel like a lot of the state schools in Bath though are really quite nice.
Yeah.
They're not, you don't get
There's
many.
There's a couple of like when I got sent to isolation for the day, I had to go to St. Mark's, which is one of the schools in Bath.
Yeah, I think
got sent there for the day. I was quite naughty at school. Yeah.
Oh, I love that. I
did love school. I'm not gonna lie. Year 10 was the best year.
Pre-GCSEs, and you know that last bit of freedom, but you're still on nerve. You know, you're sneaking into clubs, you're going to house parties.
It's like when you no, I mean I was sneaking into clubs at 14. But no, it's when like I started to like boys and stuff. Boys. It's really fun. I had 3 boyfriends in year 10. So
to be fair, I feel like it's that age where it's just everyone's like, it's like
puberty,
hormones on steroids.
Yeah,
everyone's like, oh my god, and she snogged who on the weekend?
Yeah.
And, oh my god, I think it's also when people are that age at like 15 and 16, people were like starting to have sex and stuff. And that was like
that was the conversation.
That was the tea. But you know,
anyway,
that was that was a great time in my life. Obviously it was a great time in yours.
Yeah, it was.
I would definitely be moving back there.
Oh, honestly, I'd love to retire in Bath or something like that. Sandbanks is nice as well.
Yeah.
No?
bit of family trauma from when I was younger, but Sandbanks
really?
from a different perspective, I can see how it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Totally see it.
For sure. Lovely mansions on the seaside.
Especially, love a bit of Dorset.
Oh, yeah. God, love a bit of Dorset.
Dorset.
That is not the Dorset accent.
No. So I don't even know.
Dorset.
We're here now. When in Essex.
Oh, I know what I was going to say.
What?
Everyone knows everyone in Bath, I feel.
The Bath Circle.
Yeah.
The Bath Circle.
Everyone knows everyone. Especially in the musical theatre industry, I'm not going to lie. Like, there's like rivalries.
How did you get into social media / content creation?
I don't really know. Like, there was never a point in my life when I was like, oh yeah, social media. I think at the age of, whenever I actually got Instagram, I think we were like year 9, like 13 years old, Instagram came about, the old logo, everything like that.
Hashtags.
I know. Oh, honestly, I'm just picturing like the old Instagram right now in my head, and it's just such nostalgia. But I always loved taking photos. That was always my thing. I think I might have got it from my dad because he was one of those dads that came out with a camcorder. Is that camcorder? Is that what it's called?
I think camcorder.
Like a video camera thing, like old camcorder. Videoed my whole life. Like he loved it, and he's constantly taking pictures of things. So I think, I don't really know, like. Yeah, I just kind of posted. I remember there was this one night I had a sleepover with my friend, and we were like trying to get followers. Like we were like for like, follow for follow. That was a throwback.
I do. Oh, that brought me back actually. I completely forgot about that.
Like, follow for follow. Do you remember Hot or Not? The Hot or Not videos?
Do you know, I actually
Sophia,
think you actually just brought back such a cool memory.
Yeah.
And I just...
Facebook.
Oh.
I loved doing those videos. I loved filming myself doing those things.
And also like that first post that you get that got over 100 likes. And I remember, do you know what? before my Facebook got hacked, I think I was there like one of my Facebook profile pictures had like 700 likes, and I was just like, I'm a goat. And then it got hacked. Or when people were like, they wish you happy birthday, and that's how you knew you were liked you, when they were like, happy birthday. Yeah. Like, thanks, I don't know you, but thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. I used to just love adding people as friends because I wanted loads of friends on Facebook. it's telling me now, like thinking about it now, it's like, oh, I always liked having loads of followers and friends on Facebook. So that's really weird to think about. But yeah, it was just filming myself, taking pictures, like for like, follow for follow. And then I think when I properly started, I was 18. I was just in college, just starting uni. I got a Bow Avenue contacted me. Bow Avenue.
I say Bow.
Bow Avenue. Yeah. I agree on that. Bow Avenue. They contacted me and were like, oh, we're doing a student ambassador program. Would you like to join it? And I was like, yes, obviously. Like Bow Avenue.
Content creator? I was about to say influencer.
Influencer?
I feel like back then would be like influencer. But yeah. Like that is kind of influencer being like,
yeah, for sure.
All right, Bow Avenue.
I know.
Pop off.
Like, so I used to get like a box of free clothes every month from Bow Avenue, like pajamas, underwear, lingerie. Yeah, so my ex-boyfriend liked that. Ex.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, that's how I started getting into it, and I just loved it.
And then it's kind of just like gone up from there, I guess. You know, you've just grown bigger and bigger and bigger because you've got a pretty bloody hefty following on Instagram.
Yeah, it's grown a lot recently. I think I got to 100k. It will be 3 years in March. No, sorry, not 3 years. God, it'll be 2 years in March. I reached 100k.
Wow. Wow. Yeah.
But yeah, since starting golf content, it's grown like double.
Right, you had it here first. She's just here with little old me, and you know what? When you were like in the millions, I'd just be like, yeah. Oh. She came on Scandi in the City one time.
Do you know what? That is the dream. Like, honestly, I've got a dream in my head, and there's things coming. So,
ooh,
plug.
We've got to transfer that right to the end when I'm just like, have you got anything?
Yeah. I was like, I don't want to say things too early.
No. Ooh, yeah. Don't want to give the tea away too early.
No. Wait to the end of the video.
So this is definitely one question. As we can see, your life is extremely aesthetic. It is stunning. Obviously, I'm sure it takes a lot of hard work. I mean, this place is, I feel so cozy and at home, and I'm going to go back to my dingy Clapham flat where bloody the grouting is, you know, just frayed and everything. Oh, it's horrible.
This has been newly redone though. Like the people that owned it before, they redid it, and then we just moved straight in.
Your social media is perfect. Let's admit it. It is. That's what it comes across. It is very, very, it's stunning, visually stunning.
Thank you.
Does that come naturally to you, kind of making this, or do you have to work quite hard to kind of have this upkeep in a sense? Because even looking around, like you've got all the little marshmallows and the books,
the jelly
I mean,
caps.
even the camera's sitting on the bloody New York and Paris books.
I know, like, those are actually boxes, you know. It's good.
See, there's exactly inside to the life.
Hiding the remotes in boxes that look like coffee table books are brilliant.
So yeah, would you say that it comes naturally to you?
I would say it comes naturally to me because I just like these kind of colours anyway. Like I don't wear a lot of black. I don't wear a lot of colour. So like naturally things that I like are going to be more aesthetic. I don't really know. It depends what you call aesthetic.
This is an aesthetic though.
Do you think?
Yeah, it is. It's very clean. It is very...
clean girl. Yeah. I do like the clean girl aesthetic. I don't know why. But yeah, I feel like it comes quite naturally to me.
It's very pure. And you do that. It's the vibe you give me is purity.
Really? I like that.
Purity.
It's clean. It's real. It's natural.
Yeah, I think that's stunning.
Yeah,
I agree.
Thank you.
I agree. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah, I pride myself on that.
So going on from what I said about, you know, the upkeep in the sense of like having such a beautiful house, what is like a lazy day for you? Like what would you do if you have absolutely nothing to do and that would be like your lazy day? No content, no editing, just nothing.
I hate being lazy. I'm not going to lie. Like, if I'm sat on the sofa, a classic lazy day for me would just be rotting on the sofa with George and my dog, watching The Office at the moment is what we're watching. We're rewatching it from 4 years ago.
Australian? American?
USA.
Or yeah, that is the only one.
Yeah.
I love that.
It's got to be. It has to be the
that.
USA.
Yeah.
I'm not even bothered with any of the others. But yeah, USA Office, rotting on the sofa, picky bits from M&S just coming out, rolling out throughout the day.
What is your favorite thing from M&S?
Favorite thing?
Yeah, like your favorite, if you had to like gather a little selection of bits and bobs, what would it be?
Okay, I love the lasagna they do.
Okay.
So lasagna. What else? Lasagne.
What is like your sweet bits you go to, or you're not really a sweet person?
Oh, they have, you know, like the mini Collins.
Yes.
They're doing sausage dog ones now, and they're like caramel and chocolate. They're even better. We pick those up every time.
Stunning.
Yeah.
Stunning. Is that about it?
Well, it's difficult because I love the Christmas picky bits, but obviously they're not out all year.
No, they're not.
But they did this bargee chicken, and it was like a chicken with it tasted like basically a masala chicken bite. It was amazing. So yeah.
I'm starving now.
I know, I'm really hungry.
Just sat before this being like, we're a bit hungry
now. I don't want to talk about food any longer.
So you would say then just kind of like sitting in front of the sofa, you two having some picky bits and just having a nice day.
Yeah, just literally rotting on the sofa is a lazy day for us.
Love that. I think that is a really normal
thing.
Day.
Not in bed though. I would never want to rot in bed.
No.
I don't like, George as well doesn't like being in bed on the phone before bed or anything like that. It's just like, I need to get out.
I think the bed is just for sleeping, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
I'll say something very inappropriate. We can't be doing that.
No.
Not just sleeping.
This is not the podcast for that.
No, this is wholesome.
Yes.
This is pure.
Clean.
God, I bloody hope so. I want to talk about your musical theatre and your dance.
Okay.
I want to know everything about that. Tell me, how did you get into it? When did you get into it?
Where did it begin? How it all began.
Cut the flashback of the montage of just like, stop.
Okay, so I guess it started where my mum and dad put me into ballet when I was 3.
Does she not? You give such ballet vibes. Like,
really?
So like,
I'm not very good at it.
But you just fit the aesthetic. I could so picture you as a ballerina.
I mean, if I was like a bit slimmer, like smaller bones, tall, you know, nice feet, then maybe. But I always had biscuit feet. But yeah, that's what my teacher called my feet, biscuit feet, because they just don't really have a nice arch.
Okay. Oh, fine.
So they kind of just go.
I feel like that's such a thing that would like linger in your head, like biscuit feet. Biscuit feet.
Yeah, I've got biscuit feet. That's from George Hill. Thank you very much.
Hopefully it's a nice biscuit at least.
Yeah, like a Maryland chocolate chip. So I started ballet when I was 3, and then you start tap when you're 4, and then I basically just went to the dance school Dorothy Colborne in Bath. Do you know it?
I don't.
English Coombe Lane.
Yes,
Baskervilles.
I know. Yeah. Oh, Baskervilles.
I went there as well.
Baskervilles gymnastics.
Yeah,
as well.
I went there from the age of 4 till 15 as well. But yeah, went to Dorothy Colborne School of Dance until I was there until I was 18. But after I finished GCSEs, I did GCSE dance and drama as well. I got a C because I'm not very academic. Otherwise, A star all around.
She's an academic girl.
She's not.
Neither am I.
No, I was so bad at school. I had to retake maths and English.
Really? GCSE?
Mm.
Oh, really?
Mm.
Why? What happened?
I just didn't
get it?
No. And then, do you know the de Glanvilles?
Yes. Not like no, but yes, I know.
I know. Yeah. His mum tutored me of maths after that, and I passed right away. Anyway.
Look at that. But then again, did you do high level foundation maths?
Foundation?
I did foundation, to be fair, and
it's harder to pass.
I barely scraped that. Yeah, because it's so much lower.
It's a higher grade boundary, isn't it? So I did drama and dance GCSE, and then they decided to cancel at my school the BTEC sport option, which I was actually going to do. But because they cancelled that, I actually ended up going to a dance and drama sort of diploma BTEC college called Bath Dance College. So I did what? Do you know it?
I know. Yeah, I know. I know
really?
people
In Radstock. Yeah, Bath Dance College, BDC, and I did a diploma in professional dance and performing arts there.
That's so impressive. So she's a dancer.
Oh, it gets better.
Whack out some moves. Whack out some moves.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did that for 2 years, did my diploma, got whatever I did in that, distinction, I can't really remember. And then I auditioned for drama schools.
That's what you were like A star in then? That was your version of academics?
Yeah. That's for sure.
People just aren't built for school sometimes.
I don't have a brain. I'm like the Scarecrow in Wizard of Oz.
With great dance moves.
And flexibility.
So obviously we're talking about your dance. You quit.
I quit.
Why did you quit?
So I got into drama school. I went to Erdang, and in Erdang Academy, you'll probably know it if you know performing arts. In second year, we went into lockdown, and I had a lot of time to think during that time. Broke up with my ex. Yeah. Broke up with that fucker. Yeah, broke up with him, and then also thought, hang on a minute. How much money am I going to make doing this? Probably not a lot for how hard it is to get into. And like, if you know performing arts, it's very, very, very hard to get into. And for the money you make, don't think it's really worth it. I also had an injury in my third year jazz exam. It was literally the last move of the last jazz hands. I had it was literally the last move in the last routine of the exam. I did a box leap jump, landed on a straight leg, dislocated my knee.
Oh, that is disgusting.
I've had many an injury as well. Many. Broken elbows, all sorts.
But do you know, there's something about knees. I dislocated my shoulder. Ooh. And I mean, that wasn't great. It's never been the same since, but a dislocated knee though, that actually makes me feel a bit sick.
Yeah, it's never been the same. I never got it checked. I had it looked at by a physio, and she said, yeah, it was like a minor dislocation. But I never went to the hospital or anything to get it checked.
Do you believe that it was maybe, not obviously the injury was meant to be, but do you think that transfer of kind of the way your life was going was maybe meant to be?
I think so. And I think lockdown, like, I do believe that everything happens for a reason. And I think lockdown happened for a reason. Yeah. I actually don't think I would have quit if it hadn't been for lockdown.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. I just fell out of love with it. Like, and I just you have a lot of time to think when you're inside for about half a year, don't you? Yeah. So yeah, definitely think it was meant to be. And I'm more than happy to not be doing it anymore. I find it a little bit cringy now. I do like watching it. Mm-hmm. And I do like doing it, don't get me wrong. But yeah, I'm not sad about it.
No. Well, look where you are now. You know, your life went in a completely different direction. Still very creative in the sense of, instead of more physical, I'm using the creativity still. I'm very a creative person. So I'm just glad I get to use that in something else that I'm doing now. Oh, it's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. It's beautiful.
It's a beautiful. It is a beautiful day.
Golf.
Gotta love
golf. How did you get into golf?
My lovely boyfriend. He stood over there. George has played golf for like 3 or 4 years, and I've been watching him fuck off for 4 hours a day, 5 hours a day.
Just like, I need to do that. I need to join in on that.
Yeah, I felt really like crap though, because I'd just be sat on the sofa waiting for him to get back whilst he's, doing exercise outside in the fresh air and looking at gorgeous views, and I'm like, hang on, why am I not doing this? Yeah. So I used to like go along with him to the driving range and things like that, do Top Golf. Greenwich Peninsula golf range is really nice. I used to do that because I used to live by the Excel Centre.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. Oh. Royal Victoria. Yeah. So used to go to the driving range a lot. Didn't really have any of my own clubs. Yeah.
Would you just borrow his?
No, I'd borrow because I'm left-handed. Lefty golfer.
Is that
niche.
Not normal?
It's very niche,
really?
Especially being a lady, because there's we're the minority anyway, let alone lefties. Yeah, so it's not common. It's not common.
See, I'm learning this because I actually don't know really much about golf. I've got friends that play golf, and I've got a couple that play professional golf, but they never teach me anything.
No, it's really complicated actually.
Brilliant. You're gonna have to teach me. You're gonna have to tell me the ins and outs when we go to the course later. For
sure, we're going to the course later.
Footage. No, I'm actually so excited.
Yeah, but yeah, thanks to George, I'm now golfing.
That is amazing. Yeah. So do you know what? Boyfriends can be good for something.
No, honestly, a lot of girls get into golf because of their boyfriends, but thing is, a lot of men play golf to get away from their wives. So tea.
No, I do. No, but the thing is that you say that, but that is like, its history's kind of known for being like, where's my husband gone? He's at the course again. Oh, he's at the
country club.
He's flirting with the cart girls.
Exactly. But no.
What is it like being a female golfer in a predominantly male environment / industry?
I've only been playing for 8 months, so I've not got too much knowledge on it, but it's very apparent that women are the minority in this sport. Many reasons, like for one, pro shops, the shops you get at the golf course, everything in there is men, like for males. There's no female clothing, nothing, female gloves, like you can't buy anything for a woman in these pro shops. There's only a few, which is obviously good, but yeah, when you go into these shops, like 90% of the things are for male and 10% women, so it's a little bit shit, really. What else can I say?
Because I know that when I went to the driving range with one of my friends, and even going in there, it's all just grown-ass men. And it's like, don't get me wrong, like, men don't intimidate me, so I didn't really mind, but I can see how for girls kind of going there, not knowing what you're doing, and then the guys are looking at you, and then it doesn't feel like a safe environment to kind of be yourself in and to like make mistakes and learn.
That's the thing, like, especially a driving range. I don't get too much on the course. I've had it once, and I'll tell you about it later. But at the driving range, it's worse because you're there to work on yourself and there to improve. Yeah. And then when you've got people just watching you because oh, it's a female, let's see if she can hit a shot. Yeah. It's like,
oh, she gonna mess it up.
How about
you fuck off?
Just work on your own swing.
How about you work on your marriage? Go home and work on your marriage instead of your shitty golf swing in your shitty little outfit and go drive your shitty little car. Fuck off.
Honestly, just get lost.
Yeah.
You're there to work on yourself and not stare at other people. And I understand I am a female.
And you're a sexy female.
But you got to get used to it.
Yeah. It's like girls, 2025 is the year of girls infiltrating golf. It's not golf is not for the guys anymore. It's for the girls. The GG, it's for the girls.
Absolutely. Girls.
Girls golf. Girls who golf.
Girls who golf.
Yeah.
For the girls.
Girls who go. Right. Anyway, no. Have you ever had a situation where a man has made you like really uncomfortable on the course or on the driving range or really just at the club or wherever?
Yeah, there's been a couple of things that I've experienced. The first one was, what was the first one? I went and played golf in the summer with 2 of my girlfriends, and we were walking, and obviously that's a bit slower than having a buggy. So we were walking, and people were catching up behind us. So we started to let people through because we didn't want to rush. Like, we were quite new to golf at that point. Like,
you just want to enjoy it.
Yeah, we just want to, like, obviously you can't take your time in golf. There is a pace of play, and we were sticking to the pace of play. And I understand if we were a little bit slower, like a couple of us were beginner golfers. So we were letting people through because that's what you do if you're being slow. And then the marshal came over to us and was like, oh, how are you finding the pace of play today? And we were like, oh, fine, thanks. We've let a couple of people through because we understand, like, they've caught up to us.
Yeah.
And he was like beating his point around the bush, basically. And then he ended up just saying, oh, there's been a few complaints. Like, yeah, can you just like speed up a bit? There's been a couple of complaints, like you're taking like selfies and things. And it's like, when you're letting people through, you have to wait for them to sort of clear before you can go.
Yeah.
So we were taking pictures because we're not going to stand
there
the whole time. No.
It's not mini golf where you can just be like, after someone goes through, just like bang, bang, bang.
No, exactly.
Like, as you say, and do you know what?
Health precautions.
If you want to take a selfie while they're fucking up their shot, oh my God, let a girl live.
Literally.
Let a girl live.
Honestly. Yeah. So what? That was not affecting the pace of play because we were waiting for people. And then it just got a bit much because we were letting people through, people asking to go through. It got a bit much. And then we were on like the 8th hole. And the people behind us were catching up to us because we were waiting for the people that went through to clear. So we were stood at the tee box for a few minutes, just like waiting for them to move out the way so we can hit our tee shots. We hit our tee shots. The men behind us were like, oh, can we play through? And I was like, hang on a minute.
Wait, I've given enough people time.
I've just been waiting here for 3 minutes, waiting for the people in front to clear. And you've just come through and said, can we play through? Absolutely no way.
You're done.
You're done.
You're done.
You can actually fuck off because... And then I started like crying. I was like, oh, is it because we're women? I was so, do you know what? I actually spoke up for myself. What? You want to play through because I'm a girl? Because you think we're shit? So I was like, do you know what? Fucking just do it. I got really upset. I started to cry. And they were like, thanks. And I was like, whatever.
You're done.
They lost their ball and I outdrove them both. Bush. Women power.
That is what we like to hear. Absolutely.
Yeah,
it's
it was
just
horrible.
the ego. And I think, do you know what? It takes nothing to be kind. It takes nothing to have a little bit of patience and understand that someone's obviously learning. You're in an environment where males have predominantly, as you said, you know, had power. And I think obviously as a girl coming in, you know, real kind, generous, nice men would be like, they'd understand that, and they'd be like, oh, actually, if anything, they'd make more of an effort to make me feel more at home. But it's classic men, and everyone might say she's a man hater. I'm not, but majority of men in those environments, you know, are kind of assholes. They are.
Yeah, a woman wouldn't do that.
Learning something that's already hard enough to learn.
Exactly.
You know, you deserve to feel like you in a
so
safe
hard.
space.
It's so hard as well. And then the fact that it's just like
you have that extra
down.
pressure on top from like an outward pressure. I just think no.
Yeah, exactly.
No, we're not about that. We're not about that. So what is your view on getting cart girls in the UK?
Cart girls,
because you know in America, cart girls.
Oh yeah.
Because you know in America, like I don't know if anyone knows this. I know some people know at my work. Being a cart girl in America, it's my dream job. It's one of my dream jobs. Do you know what? This might peg feminism down a couple of notches, but there's something so fun about the idea of driving around on a little buggy, providing drinks. Because I was a bartender, and you know, this could sound so bad, but just flirting with old rich men for much.
Do you know what?
So bad,
you get tips. Like what? Yeah. But that's what waitresses do. All you're doing is doing it on a golf course.
You're
It's
outside.
no different. Yeah.
And
Vitamin
it's
D, getting a tan.
Look, I did that at my local pub, and no offense, I'd rather get £100 tip from Gerard than bloody good old, you know, Bob and
Jamie
down for £2.50 at the local pub. I'm sorry. Gun to my head. Which one am I going to choose?
Do you know what? That is so true. It's literally just like being a bartender, but outside.
In fresh air, wearing cute outfits and
driving a car. Driving a car's brilliant. I love
really?
it. Yeah, I love
one day.
It's buggy.
One day. You're going to genuinely one day. I would love, you need to just come and at least give me a little crash course on.
Oh yeah, of course.
I'd rather learn from you than learn
than a
from
man.
One of my guy friends is still like, let's go and play. And I was like, no, because you're going to tell me what to do. I'm going to cry.
Mansplain.
And I'm not going to like it. And I'm going to get angry. I'm going to argue.
Yeah.
So no, yeah, definitely going to have to come to you first. The world. You're looking at it. It's beautiful. It's big.
It's big.
Where in this beautiful big world would you want to play golf?
There are so many places. To be fair, for golf, I would like to be living in the USA for golf, but bucket list place. Do you know what? I want to go to Dubai for golf because they do glow in the dark golf. So you play it in the nighttime and it just looks really cool. I don't know. You just don't really get that in the UK, like playing golf in the dark. It's just not a thing.
No, I think I think you're right. I think Dubai, at least I have guys who play golf a lot and they obviously have gone to Dubai, and I think I've seen on their stories going to places like that.
Cool.
And it does looks pretty snazzy. But don't know about you, but the one place I would love to play golf is you know High School Musical 2? You know the hotel
I love it so much.
It's like, of course,
America,
like,
yeah.
America.
I'm not gonna stop till I get my shot. That's who I am. That is my plan. When you end up on top, you can get on it. Yeah, no, I love it so much. Yeah, I think if I could live anywhere to play golf, it would be the USA. And there are plans to like sort of move there in a few years for George's work, my boyfriend's work. So that will be my life, hopefully.
I see the vision for you.
Yeah.
And
I'm American. Sorry, I didn't mention that.
What?
You didn't ask me.
That kind of ties into kind of who you are. But no,
that's true.
I think that was also my fault. No, that was my fault. You're American.
Yeah, I have an American passport. I'm dual nationality.
Oh my God. So you're half?
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
My dad's side is American. New York.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Where from America?
New York. Yeah.
New York.
New York. Yeah, it's brilliant there.
Wow. I've been to New York. I've been to New York once, and
It's quite overwhelming.
It is, but it was
Beautiful.
amazing. It's stunning.
Beautiful city.
Stunning.
So yeah, so I might as well use my passport at some point in my life and go and live in America.
100%.
I play golf.
Yeah, play golf in America. And when I move to America, which I will as well, to marry my sexy cowboy in Montana, I'll come and visit.
Okay, yeah, it won't be too far away.
Or maybe you can move to America and then you can get me a cart girl job under the table.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then I can come around and I'll
you could be
like,
my cart girl.
Oh my God, Basil Cart.
My caddy. You could be my caddy. I don't know. We'll see.
Guys, there's stuff in the plan. There's stuff in the
There
works.
is stuff in the works.
We're going to talk about Bath. Love a bit of Bath. Team Bath. Bath forever. Quick fire questions. What's your favourite? What is your favourite club in Bath?
Okay. Back when I went club back in the day, I actually really liked Nest because I didn't like 00 or Second Bridge.
What about XL?
What's that?
XL, the one where Walcott House is now.
Oh, that's the new one.
Yeah, I don't think Walcott House is new anymore. But it was the one that was like, you had to go like down the stairs and it was like massive and it had the really good deal with the Jaeger bombs on the Thursday.
That.
Oh, XL, you're missing out. But you're a Nest girl.
Yeah, I'll give you my reason. So they had 2 rooms.
Mm-hmm.
In one of the other rooms was a piano room. So there was a guy playing piano and like playing all the old songs.
Yeah, but he always stank of weed though.
I never had that. I was like 16, so this was like 10 years ago.
Ooh, rebel.
Oh, underage drinking.
Rebel.
No, but it was really fun because I like that kind of music. I like the old music that you can sing to. I don't really like clubs where it's just like, I just can't. Yeah, I don't really like that. I actually quite liked Comedia.
Motown.
Yeah,
Motown
Dancing
Comedia.
in the Moonlight when that came on, my life was made every
And they
single
always
time.
had that ramp down the left and the right and it was just like, whoop, you just, slip.
it's brilliant.
Yeah, there's been...
Comedia, I think maybe Motown. Only on Motown nights. And Nest when it was piano nights because we'd all be singing like, come on. Do you know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah, I do know what you mean.
It was fun. There was Moles was good sometimes.
Moles is shut down now.
Is it?
I think, yeah. Moles always stank of BO. Sorry, it did. Always the guys down there and they stank of BO.
Poos.
Punana. That's now Labyrinth. Apparently they call it Lab. Apparently they call my little sister is saying they call it Lab now, I think. And I'm just there like, actually, no, it's Poos, mate. Get on board. It's fucking Poos, right?
Oh,
and
God.
I got a concussion at Poos because you know they have like the arches.
Yeah.
I whacked my head. Yeah. That's so cute.
Yeah, it was like the arch brick walls.
Anything.
Other clubs.
Anything's just
about Bath.
Really. So would you say, because obviously you went to St. Greg's.
I went to St. Greg's.
St. Greg's. Didn't know it super well, but St. Greg's, we loved it. Are you still friends with anyone you went to school with?
No.
None.
Not one. No. Nada. Denied. No. I was the kind of person at school that would be friends with everyone and not have a set friendship group. My friendship group changed like every season.
Okay.
So I never really had a close knit
group. Yeah.
Knit group.
No. Do you know, funnily enough, that was exactly like me in Kingswood.
Really?
I was friends with everyone and I always got invited to the things everyone did.
Yeah.
But like I wouldn't say like I had my core group. I just kind of floated and I was just a bit like, oh, that's Sophia.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That was the same as me. Because I did everything. I liked PE. I was good at athletics. So like I used to sprint for the county. There's another thing that I did.
Absolutely.
I'm quite an active human.
You are a talented bloody girl.
Thank you very much.
She is sporty.
So,
she is Grace. She is Caitlin Mazza.
Face. I'm trying to rhyme it. So I did quite a lot of activities at school, like obviously the drama. I was in isolation a lot.
She is naughty.
Yeah. So I had a lot of groups of friends. That's just who I was. So no, not friends with anyone. I wonder what they're all doing now.
So obviously you had a really great childhood growing up in Bath, just as I did. Like, cannot fault it, genuinely.
No.
It is just the most beautiful city. And there's a reason why whenever you speak to someone about Bath, especially their mums, they always gush and go, Bath, love it. Stunning city.
Beautiful buildings.
Yeah. After your stint in America, you know, am I end up gonna see you in Bath when we both like move back there? And
I would love to, honestly. what it is obviously London, you get a higher salary. So George is,
dollar bills.
He needs to, but when maybe we retire, Bath. Yeah, I like it. But I lived in St Albans for a couple of years, which is basically Bath, but near London.
It's
not
London,
as pretty. It's in Hertfordshire, but it's a Roman city. It's a small Roman city, and it's really lovely. And we would quite like to go back there, to be honest.
Okay. So St Albans.
St Albans in Hertfordshire. Beautiful city. If you haven't been, go.
I love that. Right. Okay. I think we're going to go on to the Q&As.
Q&A.
So, for the first time ever, joining on Scandi in the City is a Q&A. So I have actually had 4 questions been asked because there's no one really knows that you're coming on it. However, I have spoken to a handful of people and they have asked for some advice and some, just to talk about a couple of things. One of my friends, she was like, I really want to get into golf. I'm really nervous about like getting into it. Do you have any advice?
Okay. Just do it. I think honestly, that's how I have to start that. Like, you're not going to experience the sport unless you do it. And you're not going to know how amazing it is. Amazing? I don't talk like that. Amazing. Amazing it is until you start it. I did a video not too long ago that gave 5 reasons why you should start playing golf.
Do you know what? I will screenshot that video and I'll whack it in here and you can go and you can go watch it.
I'll do a part 2 as well.
Yeah,
but yeah, just do it. Like, that's my advice. You're going to make loads of friends. You're going to get some great exercise. It's basically my therapy as well. So if you have anxiety, it's really good for that. Okay. To be honest.
That's brilliant.
I'm not sure if that's the best advice in the world.
No, but I think sometimes, when you're at that first initial stage, you don't need to be overthinking it. You literally just need to go and
you just need to do it. Buy some secondhand clubs off of Amazon, Facebook Marketplace or eBay. That's what I did.
Would you recommend maybe getting a coach or kind of like...
No, honestly, watch some YouTube videos, watch some TikTok videos. There's a girl called Georgia Bull who does like coaching tips and things online. She's really good. I don't think you need to get a coach, if I'm honest. I started, George just sort of taught me for a while.
Yeah.
But no, I don't recommend getting a coach until you kind of know you like it, because they are expensive getting lessons.
Yeah. I mean, if you're spenny and you got
if you've got a lot of money, go for it.
Yeah, but then again, you're probably getting into the right sport then.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's an expensive sport, but there's ways around it.
This one's from another of my girly friends. The guys in my club are arseholes and treat me like a lesser. What do you recommend I do? How should I act?
God. Go to a different club. Honestly, change clubs. If there's people like that at your club, and there are clubs like that, like the things I was talking about earlier, the bad experiences I've had on the course were all from the same club.
Yeah.
So if you're having that experience at that club, change. There's loads. Like, even if, I don't know how close that is to you, there's another one 5 minutes down the road, so just do it. That's my advice.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Do you know what? Just make that bloody decision. Just do it.
I think change clubs, if I'm honest. I've had that advice as well when I've posted my situations.
Never settle for anything.
No, there's always somewhere better.
What do you wear on the course as a girl? As a girlie?
Girl?
What do you wear? What do you not wear?
What do you not wear?
What do you wear and what do you not wear?
I try and go, because golf is quite preppy, like skorts, jumpers, like the V-neck jumpers, quite preppy, quite posh looking. You can wear whatever you want on the golf course, really. No, you can't wear whatever you want. That's such a line. Remove that. Preppy look. So skorts, little V-neck jumpers, a little visor. Classic golf, like posh. What's the word? Like classy. I like classy golf. Like that's, in my opinion, what golf. Like, that's the fashion of golf. It is for the upper class and the classier look. So what you do not wear on a golf course, in my opinion, is a hoodie. Okay. Like, you're supposed to like have the collar and things like that. Yeah. Like in the summer, that's a bit more easy. Like in the winter, okay, if you need to wear a hoodie, that's fine. Yeah. Like, it is really cold, so you need your layers. But in the summer, it's very different. Like, I think most clubs do have dress codes. Brilliant. I don't like the sort of hoodies and leggings on the course. I think golf is supposed to be a bit more prestige than that.
I think you're right. I think golf, and especially things like golf and tennis, those sports are so rich in history, and I think it is important to kind of keep that tradition going. And I think, do you know what, you can wear that like in your own space and, you know, in your own bloody garden and stuff, but I think if you do go onto a really nice course that's as I said, rich in history, I think, you know, you should appreciate that and you should want to join in on, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Last question of the episode. Oh, I know, it's been really fun.
It's gone very quickly. I could talk for days.
Every time I have someone on and they're just like, oh, like, no, like,
I forgot this.
Yeah, like, we have so, like, we don't have that much to talk about. And I was like, just trust me.
There's a lot.
You only need a handful of questions and you will just be yapping for hours.
Yeah.
Have you got anything? Right, let's try that again. Do you have anything exciting coming up?
Ooh.
Does the influencer
content creator
does the content creator have anything exciting coming up?
Well, new year, new opportunities.
Oh no, I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna be like, yeah, I can't tell you actually.
I do have like things in the making, but you cannot hear any of them. No, yes, I'm in talks with I'm in talks about a few exciting things for this year. That's all I'm going to say. I'm sorry.
No, do you know what? That's good enough. Yeah, the fact that you're in talks with people.
They're not far enough into the process for me to be like, yeah,
this is
with
totally
this
happening.
brand and that brand and this company and I'm doing this. But no, yes, there's a lot of things I want to do.
But you're doing stuff. And
yeah, there's things in the making and the planning. So stay tuned for that.
Perfect. Well, Caitlin Mazza, thank you so much for coming on Scandi in the City. And that is all we have time for today.
Thank you, Scandi.
Close enough.
Scandi, she's the Scandi.
All right. A bloody...
Do you want to get him in?
Yeah. Oh my God, yeah.
Come in, little weech dude.
Come on. Oh, look.
Oh, he's going to lick you. Winston.
Thank
you.
you.
Licky.
Oh my God.
This is what's been crying in the background the whole time.
He's so beautiful. Wait, he?
He.
He's so beautiful. And he matches the aesthetic as well.
He does. He matches the floor. He's the exact same colour as the floor.
Do you have anything to say to Scandi in the City?
To the people out there. That's no.
That will do.
I'm going to sniff the microphone.
No, he actually said some tea in dog.
We just dog.
We just can't understand.
He actually told you what I have coming this year.
yeah.
In dog.
Right. Okay. We're done. That's it. Brilliant.
Bye.
Peace.